Friends, welcome to Unacademy, which is the largest online education platform for GATE computer science and information technology. Myself, Malesham Devasani, here I'm going to take the class on the compiler design, in which a very special topic for the exam point of view, which is the parsing, where we are going to run a marathon session on the 50 important questions on parsing. Okay, so let me introduce myself before starting this session. As you know that I am working as an educator at Unacademy, and you should know about Unacademy, what we are going to deliver on this platform and what we are going to deliver on Unacademy, and what are the advantages you have if you are visiting Unacademy, and what will help you if you are going to join us. Okay, let's begin with myself. I have completed MTech from IIT Bombay just after my BTech. Then after MTech I started taking the classes for GATE. So I have around 12 years of teaching experience for the GATE classes. Here I am going to handle mainly TOC compiler programming. And I have a referral code if you are joining Unacademy. And do not forget this code. DEVALIVE is my referral code. You can see on every slide. I kept this code to remember, because in future, in case if you are using, if you wanted to subscribe on Unacademy, and two things: one, you will get 10% discount, and I will be there to guide you all the time how to prepare for exam and how to crack the exam. Yeah. So here, if you are visiting Unacademy, of course you must visit. That is www.unacademy.com/@DEVAGATE This is my profile. So use this profile link and follow me. And what are the benefits you will have? You will see on my profile special classes I am talking about. There are two kinds of classes we take: special and plus. Plus are paid, special are free. So choose a special classes and look at what are the classes you have for GATE preparation. This all content, whatever practice sessions and mixed subjects and regular classes and daily practice problems and guidance programs, and there are various number of classes. If you try to find out, you will see more than 350 classes available from these 20 categories, right? And apart from this, if you are interested to learn from us systematically, and if you want to learn without wasting your time, you want to learn with our support, then it is recommended to join the paid courses. So it's not course wise, it is the subscription wise. If you take the subscription for 1 year, in 1 year you can access any course from any educator. Only the entry is restricted, but once you come to the Unacademy subscription, then there is no limitation how many courses you want to learn and how long you want to learn within the subscribed time. So you have to decide, but absolutely everything is free once you take the subscription. And for that, let me tell you what I have taken so far within the plus courses. The TOC I have taken 2 times so far. The third time is going to start within maybe this month and or next month, first week, the first track course on theory of computation. And the C programming, already 2 courses completed, ultimate course and complete course. And compiler design, 1 course completed, complete course on CD. And doubt clearing courses on subjects. Important subject, I am also conducting doubt clearing courses, doubt clearing sessions. Okay. So these are the benefits you have on Unacademy. Like, you will have structured courses, and absolutely, you can't get these courses freely. So these structured courses are for those people who want to learn by paying and by taking subscription. But you will have the classes, hundreds, thousands of classes are free on Unacademy. You can learn as per your requirement if you are not able to join. Right? Each subject you will see the complete and revision, crash, practice and previous year questions too, and also doubt clearing batches, rank improvement batches, and long-term, short-term test series. So many benefits from the subscription, but 2 kinds of subscription: plus and iconic. And in plus you have almost all options, but iconic is the more popular when compared to the plus. What benefits you will have additionally for iconic? Like separate coach to guide you, and live interaction with educators, and separate study material, some booster sessions, wherever you are lacking, and separate study plan, personalized test analysis. And these are specially only for iconic people. And what are the differences if you are going for plus and iconic? Plus, you have three popular plans: 1 year, 1.5 year, 2 years. In 1 year, you will see 27,225 after applying referral code DEVALIVE. And for 2 years, you have 39,600. Right. Similarly, you have 18 months. That's a 1.5 year, 34,650 rupees. This is for plus plans. And iconic plans, we have two very popular plans. Of course, other plans are also available, 1 and 2 years. And we always recommend these two popular plans to learn something better. And 45,225 and 66,600 for 1 year and 2 years respectively. Do not forget the code DEVALIVE in case if you want to take the subscription. And you have a Telegram channel to get daily notifications of our classes. Like, we have good educators on this platform. So if you are learning from us and you need this Telegram channel, Unacademy GATE, yes, please subscribe to this one. And we can start our session now. We have back-to-back questions, but we will do by understanding. Okay, what is the following context-free grammar? And look at, guys, if which are very easy: left recursive and right recursive. So do you have any left recursion? You can see that here small a is there, small a. So S never comes, and capital A is there, here capital A never comes. So it's not going to be left recursive. Do you have any right recursion? You can see that A is there, but A, if you substitute SB, you don't get S right side. So right recursion is also not there. The only two options left: ambiguous and ambiguous. How do you find out ambiguous and ambiguous? Always we should start with minimum string, like AB is a minimum. That's only one option. This is the only way you can generate, that is start with S and produce AB. And what else you have? You have the string AABB. That's only one option you have. S you have to substitute with AA, and AA. That's A you can substitute with SB, and S you can replace again with AB. So this is only the one derivation you have, right? One parse, one LMD, one RMD will have. And if you go for triple A, triple B, just you require one more substitution, but you will have one parse tree for this. One derivation, one parse tree. Yeah, you can speak anything. So this grammar is unambiguous. Really, guys, whenever the answer is unambiguous, you have to waste your time because you don't have a clarity why are you saying unambiguous. But if it is ambiguous, you could have find a reason why it is ambiguous. Okay. Anyhow, ambiguous failed by understanding. So the first question: how difficult is to identify ambiguous and unambiguous? Really, really difficult, because those people who are assuming unambiguous is easy, and you should be careful. It will waste your time in the exam. Okay, this is unambiguous, but for some people may take 1 minute, 2 minutes. Some people even take 1 hour to understand why it is unambiguous. Yeah, that's okay. You require practice. And consider the following CFG. Find the first set of a non-terminal. And this is going to be easy for those people who can look at carefully. And first of E. First of E, you should focus on the TR. The first of TR. But is it, can I say this is the first of TR is the first of T? Look at the T when you go for T, and FY. Is there any possibility of epsilon? Impossible. So somebody can come up with an answer. Okay, it is the first of T only. But don't believe always first of TR is the first of T in this grammar only. And what is the first of T? Can I believe it is the first of FY? Yes. But is it first of FY? Is it just first of F only? Because here F always gives something that is open parenthesis and I. Clear, guys? So this is the answer, open parenthesis I. Okay, anyhow. Yeah, here comma is not there, so ignore it. Okay, answer is that open parenthesis comma I. It looks like option A and option B is actually has a type mistake, guys. Both are right answer because I have to be the same, A and C. Yeah, good. Yeah, I was not able to see the chart so far, guys. Sorry. Satyajit, good evening. Anvesha, good evening. Yeah, A and C, actually you have the same terminals, open parenthesis and I. So please choose A and C. Sometimes it could happen, or maybe because of the typing mistake or because of MSQ. Yeah, A and C, please choose them. Next. Any confusion? Just I'm cross checking. Yeah. Next one. Follow of E. And what is the follow of E? And this is, I mean, a little bit difficult for many people, as you know. E, they don't know where do they look at. They should look at only RHS side where E present. So after E, you look at how many capital E's are there in the RHS side. This is the only one. So definitely you should have right parenthesis and union dollar, because you have start symbol is E. E is the start symbol. If E is the start, then dollar must be included. So dollar and right parenthesis should be an answer. Okay, so we choose option A. Yes, yes. That option A is right. Now, identify equivalent grammar after elimination of left recursion from the following CFG. And guys, here you should be careful. In the options, do you have epsilon or not? Because answer can be written with epsilon, without epsilon. So here epsilons are there, so it's very easy to write. And you have, see that, yes, you have S, A or SB or A. And we always eliminate systematically. So either S can be eliminated first or capital A. Guys, you should be careful. Here I am choosing first SA because it is a very simple grammar. If you fail to understand, you must start with capital A first. I am doing now direct elimination because in the step 1 I can't substitute anything. So I am going to do A. You will follow the example. You follow the example, guys. Okay, we have X here. So better to choose X rather than what? S dash. So I am going to choose X. And X is going to do the right recursion. And which is going to match here. If you look at the option A and option C looks matching. Now you have to look at what happens to the capital A productions. Capital A, you have A or B. And now there is no S. There is no S. So what we do, we directly eliminate the options like BY, and Y is going to do the right recursion. And look at which are right answers. Yes, A is true, that you have AX and X, AX, BX or epsilon, and A to BY and Y to BY or epsilon. Matching, yeah. What about option C? Is that exactly same? No, right? You have XA, XB, left recursion. So we can't choose option C, we can't choose option B because already you are failing in the first step. So option A is the right, yeah. And when the option doesn't match, then maybe you should eliminate first capital A, then eliminate capital S. Okay, I question, yeah. Then fifth question, identify equivalent grammar after elimination of left recursion. Is it same question or different question? And sometimes I do kind of mistakes where I copied. Is it exactly same or different? Just look at it. Any difference here? Any difference in the both are exactly same. So please choose the option A or cross check. Yeah, same, right? So don't waste your time. Even I do sometimes, because when I bring a lot of questions, sometimes copy paste mistake. All right. Now sixth question. If you want, we will do something here. Find, because we got same repeated question, right? So compute a follow of S. Let's see what is the answer. Follow of S, a new question. What is answer? Yes, we have two places. So S after you have A and B. So A comma B, S is the start symbols for dollar. So just new question I am solving because of question was repeated. Alright. That's it. Yeah. Now come to the question number 6. Find the CFG using follow of LL1 table. Following LL1 table. Find the CFG using following LL1 table. Please read the question carefully. We want to find the context-free grammar. It's not computing follow set. Using the LL1 table, can you understand the grammar? And guys, you look at here, you have S row. S row will have S productions, A row will have A productions, B row will have B productions. So we will have something S2, AA or BB, because in S row you will have S productions, in A row you must have only A productions, and B row you will have only B productions. So this grammar is going to match with which option is going to be correct for you. Look at that, S2AA is wrong and S2BB is wrong, and yes, BBAA, BBAA. Yes, that's true. A to B is true, B to C, yes. Option C is the correct. Yeah. So for the given LL1 table, it is always easy to find out what is the grammar stored in the table. So LL1 table stores the grammar, right? So if anybody gives the table, you can easily answer what is the grammar used to concern the table. Okay, next one. Find the correct statement. We is trying to find E1, E2, E3 options. Let's see, you have a grammar, and anyhow it's a completely about S row, so why can't you calculate the first of S first? First of S is equal to A comma epsilon, but because of this we have to compute follow of S, that is dollar, definitely B. So we have to look at 3 times this S comma A. The production is S derives ASB. So we get here ASB, and S comma dollar, S comma B. In both the places we give S derives epsilon. Both of the places. So we are looking for E1 is epsilon is wrong, because E1 is ASB, and I am trying to talk about others like epsilon, epsilon. Now answer it. This option A is wrong, and option B, E2 is epsilon, yes, E1 is ASB, right, and E1 is epsilon is wrong. So option B is the right option, B, yes. Let's move on to the 8th one, which is almost same. Now they are going to focus on E1, but grammar slightly changed, guys. Don't assume everything is same. Here ASA, and previously it was ASB, so don't try to answer same again. Okay, so now you have to compute again first of S. What is the first of S? A comma epsilon. Because of epsilon you need to compute follow of S, and follow of S is A comma dollar. So now you know this S comma A, that E1 entry is S derives ASA. That's not a problem. And here because of epsilons we go to follow set, and here S comma A and S comma dollar, both of them we give S derives epsilon. That means here S derives epsilon comes, already we got ASA, and S comma dollar we will have S derives epsilon. E3 is the blank, we can't get anything here because we don't get a B in the first time follow set. Okay, look at now E1, they are trying to ask E1, we are actually having 2 entries, right? That is S derives ASA and S derives epsilon. So option B is right, option B. Yeah, it is not LL1. If anybody asks, is this grammar LL1? Yes, you have to answer it is not LL1 grammar, because when I am proceeding for construction of LL1 table, you have seen more than one production in the same cell. That makes it is not LL1. Yes, but table we tried LL1, but we failed to understand the grammar. Yeah. Okay guys, keep answering, keep answering. These are easy questions for the exam point of view. This kind of easy questions you don't find basically in other subjects too. Okay, Consider the following context-free grammar. Now some people easily can realize immediately, okay, we have a right recursion, we have left recursion. When the same non-terminal participating in left and right recursion, the grammar is definitely ambiguous. Right now you have to choose left recursion you have, ambiguous you have, not relevant you have, so you have to choose D, all of the above. Yes, it's a D, all of the above, right? Yeah. Now this grammar looks like no left recursion because the capital A, capital B and no left recursion forming here. So we delete option A. Is it ambiguous? Look at, you have A here, but from this you get double A, but you don't get a small d. And actually you have only 3 strings, that A, double A and double B. And every string you can generate only one way that you can easily understand. So ambiguous failed. And not LL1. Is it LL1 or not LL1? Yes, it is not LL1 because from here you have a common prefix A and here also common prefix. So when somebody constructing the table S on A, you will have this production as well as this production. So that makes it's not LL1 grammar. It is not LL1. Is it correct? Grammar is not LL1. Yeah, C is the right. It's a basically common prefix, not left factored grammar. Okay, we have now a precedence finding, guys. Precedence we have to find. Yeah, plus has first option is about plus and star. You can focus on plus and star. You don't know which one is going to be true, right? So follow the options and find out them. I'm looking for plus and star. And when you have this star here, plus comes from left or right, doesn't matter. If it comes, then definitely plus has more precedence. Look at that, from T to, I need to reach this plus. And is it possible to get the plus from the bottom? Just look at P, yes, T star P. And from P, you can get Q plus P. It means plus has more precedence. Okay, it looks like correct. But what about star and plus? If suppose star has more precedence, right? Sometimes it could be possible, but here you need to identify. Okay, I'm just finding out. Okay, I have a plus here. Can I get a star from here or here? Impossible. That means one relation is right. That is, star has more precedence. So you can't say star has more precedence than plus. Galat. And plus is left associative. Look at that. Plus is here. And P is forming right recursion. When it forms right recursion, definitely right plus has more precedence. So it is right recursion. So plus is the right associative. Plus is right associative. It's not left. And what about star? You look at the star here. And T is there as left side. So it's forming left recursion. So star is left associative because it has left recursion. Remember that. So star is right associative is wrong. It's actually left associative. So option A is correct. Okay, this is how we compute very quickly. Next one. Again, similar kind of question, guys. Now again, which of the following is true? So I'm following the options to identify. Plus has more precedence than star. If the plus has more precedence and you go for the star operator, go to the star operator and try to get a plus from down. So plus will have more precedence. Is it possible? Yes. E to F plus E. It means yes, plus it has more precedence. But it could be possible star has more precedence than plus. Then in that case, go to the plus. F plus E. And will you get a star from either left or right? Yes, from E, you can get E star F. And one trying to say star has plus has more precedence, other trying to say star has more precedence. So we can't choose these ambiguity questions. Plus has more precedence looks like correct, but star also has more precedence than plus. There is ambiguity in the answer. So option A you can't choose. What about star has more precedence than minus, you have to look at it and go to the minus, because whoever having less, go to there. And can you get a star from here? Can you get star from, sorry, f minus f, right? Sorry guys, f minus f. Can you get star from here? Yes. Star, impossible, right? This is also wrong. And minus has less precedence than plus. Go to the plus and try to derive minus. So I'm going for plus. Is it possible minus? Yes. Here f minus f possible. Even other side also possible. Okay, both sides are possible. Anyhow, whether it comes left or right, but anyhow minus has more precedence. So minus has less precedence than plus means here actually I'm proving it minus has more precedence than plus. And if you want to prove minus has less precedence, then go for plus, go for minus, go for minus. Again I am going for minus. F minus f, can I get a plus from either right or left? Not possible. This plus can't be more than minus. So this is a possibility we have. Yeah, it's a D is the right answer. Remaining all are wrong. Yeah, fine. Yeah, star plus you can say equal if you are following the same non-terminals. Which of the following is true? Which of the following is true? Now we have the tree. Now we are looking for ash and dollar. And look at who has a more precedence. Guys, when I'm taking ash and dollar, here dollar is there. Carefully look at dollar and ash. Which one has more precedence when you look at this? Without dollar, can you evaluate ash? No, right? So dollar has more precedence. So which statement? Yes, this C is true. Dollar has more precedence than ash. And now look at other statement. This is the first one is wrong. And dollar is right associative. Now look for $2. This is a $1, this is a $2. Which dollar is evaluated first? Left dollar. So dollar is the left associative. Dollar is left associative because left dollar is evaluated first. So this is also wrong, option B. And ash is left associative. Look for ash, and two ash we require to catch. Yeah, which ash is going to be evaluated first? Any two ash you can take. Without right ash you can't understand other ash. So right ash should be evaluated first. So right associative. So ash is left associative is wrong. Ash is actually right associative. So this is how we can choose answer is a C. Yeah, next. Consider the SLR1 and LELR1 parsing table for CFG. So we are comparing SLR1 and LELR1. So have the clarity. And which of the following statements is or are true? Okay, now when you consider the table for both SLR and LELR, the go-to part of the both tables are actually same. He is saying that different. So this is the false because they are actually same, because go to part for LR0, SLR1, LLR1 always same, and shift entries are same in both the tables. Yes, this is true because size of the table is same and shift entries are also identical. This is true. And reduced entries in the tables may be different. Exactly, this is true. It can be different because LELR1 is actually looking at the lookheads computed based on the paths. So that makes there are reduced entries may be differed, and error entries in the table may be different. Yes, error entries is going to be different because there's basically blank entries. Because when you have more or less reduced entries, then you will have more error entries. So there is a chance of error entries in the table may be different. So here we have to choose MSQ, that is option B, option C, option D. This is the MSQ. Yeah. So guys, if you have joined late this session, please like this session and also share with your friends, they may join. And these 50 questions really will have most of the content required for syntax analysis, and this will help you, no doubt. 15th. And again, how to understand quickly guys, when we are saying associative, then look for 2 plus. How to write 2 plus? You can choose that S plus A. I went to plus. Now other plus, how do you get? Will you get from left side or will you get from right side? So I can get only from left side. How that you can do by looking at S is participating in left associative. So plus along with that left recursion, S is participating in left recursion and plus is along with left recursion. So plus has to be left associative. Okay, here right recursion is not possible anyhow. So now look at this is the left operator, this is the right operator. Fine. Next one. So we have failed to answer. Star. What about star? You have right recursion, right? So it has to be right associative. So that's also wrong. Now we have to look at plus has more precedence than star. If the plus has more precedence, when we take star, the plus should come from the bottom. So when we take this star operator, can you prove that B will give you plus? Plus is not possible any side. Plus is not possible any side. So this relation also wrong. Right. So answer is D. Yeah. Correct. Now let G be a grammar and it is shown below, and compute the first set of X. Guys, first set of X. X nothing but you have first of YZ, this side A. And what is YZ? And you can see that YZ, Y gives epsilon. Oh my god. That epsilons are always dangerous. I'm rounding off. And Y can be epsilon, and Y can have other three choices also. In other three choices you will get something always you get something, remember that. So this is going to be complicated now. Here first of YA union first of ZBC and union first of D, and when you put epsilon you will have first of Z, because that Y become epsilon, Y become epsilon. Everybody guys? Yeah. Yes, next. This one, Y again you have to substitute same. So better to do something that Y put epsilon, you will get A here. And Z you have so many things here in the question. You have AZ, ZD, AE. So you have to do that again to understand further. That Z you will have AZBC, and first of AZ will become ZDBC, and it's you can do by understanding very quickly, but I'm trying to help those people who are not good at first calculations. And look at that, the D is D, everybody knows, but Z you need to look at Z. Already we are looking at same, right? So this gives A, and Z is always gives something, so you can ignore that. You can ignore that, and E is E. So first of Z when you do, again you get A comma E only. So you will get A comma E only. So now you just do the union of all of them. That's A, D, E. Only there are three choices. A, D, E. Good point. So answer is the B. And sometimes this kind of calculations takes time. So you should be very quick and very observation. You should observe carefully what are you writing. Next. 17. Now this is easy question. Next. Can you guess what is the answer? Let X1 be the set of LR1 grammars. LR1 is that class X1 is a superset, सबसे ज़्यादा, and everybody should be inside. X2 is inside, and X3, oh what relation? SLR1 and LL1 has no relation now, so x3 is also inside x1. Now these are the relations we have, and no relation between x to x3. So which is going to match? x3 is a subset of x1 and x2 subset of x1. C is the right answer. Yes. Guys, here what is the problem in the option A? x1 subset x2 is the wrong, and x2 subset x3 is, this is also wrong, no relation at all. And option B, x3 subset x2, no relation, and x2 subset x1, that was right. In option D, what was the problem? x3 subset x2, no relation at all, and x1 subset x2, this is also wrong. x1 is actually superset. Yeah. Next, find the total number of reductions using LR1 parser for the string a star a plus ac. Guys, find the total number of reductions means how many steps only, guys. Number of reductions are the number of steps in the derivation. But how do you know that? Because number of steps in RMD is nothing but number of reductions in the reverse of RMD, guys. Remember this point. Number of steps in RMD is same as number of reductions in reverse of RMD. This LR1 parser uses reverse of RMD. So you can say easily, you just look at RMD and answer it, because reverse will have same number of reductions. Okay, and my target is to get a star a plus ac, guys. Okay, a star a. So how do you get that? Maybe sometimes it's very difficult because of you require to derive. So let me start with a. A you substitute with AB, and I'm going for B, but my target is C and A. So how to get C and A? So capital B, I have to go to star AC, so that C I can get something like that. So I'm going for this capital B, and if you have more than one derivation, definitely our answer is going to be wrong, guys. Okay, I'm assuming it has one derivation, but sometimes even we are wrong. A star AC. So this capital A, later I can put small a. So next, this AC is our target now. This C, capital C, how to get the small c that I am doing here. Here B derived with star AC. Here capital C, I am going to substitute with plus A, B, C. So focus on that. A star A. C nothing but plus A, B, C. Now look at what do you want is the C you want. C already we got it. Now plus we got it. Now small a is important from this AB. What do you do? B you put epsilon, capital you put small e. So you are going to do something like, oh, I need a space, guys. Okay, I'm just taking from this side. Okay, now I'm just going to get A star A plus. Now you have to substitute this B, and that is A star A plus A. B is epsilon, so you can't see that anymore. So I'm going to substitute here B with epsilon. Yeah, now I have rightmost non-terminal is A. I am going to substitute with small a. So I am almost derived that C A plus. Now I want this A star A. Obviously you can do that. A star A plus AC, and from here A star A plus AC. Why I'm doing this many derivations? Because I want to find out number of reductions. Total number of reductions. It's better to say total number of reduced actions. Total number of reduced actions, guys. Okay, now how many we have? This in reverse we have 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. So we will have 7 reductions exactly. 7 reduced actions. Here I'm trying to give you something here. 7 steps in RMD is nothing but 7 reduced actions in reverse of RMD. It's a reductions means reduced actions. Alright, 7 is right. Yeah, we have 7. So when you do RMD, you will have reverse of RMD when you look back. Fine. Next one. You consider the following items are present in one of the state of DFA. You might be practiced somewhere this question. And in LR1 parser, they have something like this. They didn't give you grammar. They didn't mention any other thing except these two items. Okay, they want to talk about these two items. Okay, if the state shown above has RR conflict, okay, only these two items we take. And shown as RR conflict, it has RR conflict in, not in CLR1. This is given in CLR1, but they are asking about SLR1. So is this state going to produce SLR or RR conflict? Yeah, find the reason to get conflict for the same set of items. They want to talk about X and Y. Guys, if it is SLR1 diagram, then you could have used only A dot. Y derives A dot. And this is going to be in SLR1. How do you do that? So is there any possibility of conflict? Yes, only when follow of X intersection follow of Y is not empty, then it produces a conflict. Okay, but here the one is A belongs to follow of X, A belongs to follow of Y. Yes, there is a conflict, but no guarantee always small A comes. Sometimes small b, sometimes small c, right? So they are restricting the symbol. So option A may be possible, but not all the time. But option C is the general answer. Follow of X intersection follow of 5 is not empty because there is a common terminal between followed sets. Yeah. Which of the following grammar is ambiguous? And look at guys, if it is MCQ, directly you can answer it. E participating in left and right recursion, and this production is useful in this grammar. So directly you can say this is ambiguous. But you have to check. This is also not ambiguous. This is also not. This is also not. You have to cross check individually. But look at that. Is there any possibility of ambiguous in option D? In option D, is there any possibility? Yeah, no possibility because you have A star, you have A power n, B power n. No possibility. So looks like all are unambiguous, but takes time, guys. You cross check them. If it is MCQ, very easy to answer. But if it is MSQ question and you don't know how many options are right. Yeah, A, I'm choosing it, but you should verify carefully B, C, D, are they ambiguous or not? Okay, question number 20. Which of the following is true? Brute force technique is SR parser. Yeah, what is brute force technique? Somebody has to mention, are you following top down or bottom up? But this is not correct method. Bottom up parser is not brute force method at all. Top down parser, at least we can implement some of them, but in bottom up, no. Yeah. Operator precedence parser is bottom up parser. So this is also false. Recursive descent and recursive non-recursive descent both are top-down parsers, and even non-recursive descent approach you can also use for bottom-up parser. Okay, but recursive descent we don't implement for bottom-up. Operator precedence parser is the bottom-up. SR means shift reduce. Yes, bottom-up parser. So this is only true compared to other. Yeah. How many parsers exist for an input W is equal BA BA in the following context-free grammar? Now guys, come on, quick. Now I'm waiting for your answer. How many parsers exist for an input string? Is anything wrong? Operator precedence parser is a bottom-up parser in general that we are implementing. Yeah. Fine. That theoretical questions, even sometimes we may go wrong also if we don't know, we don't have the proper knowledge, suppose. Yeah. How many parsers exist? BA. So you must have a B. So first choose this one only we have to choose. So I'm choosing that S. Now other BA guys you can get from this S or other S. And if you want BA you can take from here, but it's wrong. Now you can't get BA here. You can write AB here. That will help us. ASBS. And if you go this side, this S, you need to go for only one choice. You have BS, AS. What you do, remaining S, all of them are epsilon. So that you will see, you will see BA in both. So these are the two parse trees, guys. These are the two parse trees. Yes, you have two parse trees. Here also you have BA. Here also you have BA. Right, two. Now, which of the following is true? Every SLR1 is LR0. Is this true? No, it's a false statement. Only sometimes true, but not all the time. Some SLR1 you can say LR0. And every LL1, okay, this is also false. Not every LL1. There are certain LL1s which are definitely SLR1, but not every LL1. Every LL1 is LR1. Yes, this is true. Every LR1 is LLR1. No, this is false. Converse is true. LR1 is LR1, but LR1 no need to be LR1. C, that's a B is the right answer. B, yes. Every LL1. So you must know the relation. What are you talking about basically? Guys, here the LL1 grammars, somehow they are managed to stay inside LR1 class. So when you look at this, every LL1 grammar is LR1. Every LL1 grammar is LR1. But you know the relation between LR0 grammars, not one grammar guys, every grammar I am talking about. This class is managed to stay inside SLR1 class. Now how do you relate? Every LR0 is SLR1, and when you take this grammar, especially this grammar is not LR0 but SLR1. Yeah, it's a second option is right guys. And the LE-LR1 parsers for a grammar G can have, parser for a grammar G can have SR conflict. The LE-LR1 has SR conflict. The reason behind it is it is possible only when LR1 has the same conflict. The LR1 parser for G has SR conflict, then you will definitely see in LE-LR1 too. Otherwise it's not possible. But RR conflict you may see even though CLR1 does not contain that. Okay, first one, SLR1 parser has SR conflict, but even LE-LR1 may not contain that. And LR0 parser has SR conflict, SLR1, LE-LR1 no guarantee that will have SR conflict. LE-LR1 parser G has RR conflict, RR and SR conflicts no relation at all. So only option B is the right. Yeah, B. Every LL1 grammar is, this is what I'm talking about. SLR1 no guarantee, LE-LR1 no guarantee, but CLR1, yes, C is the right. C is the right. And at the end of the session, we have again these questions to understand which grammars will satisfy if the grammar is LL1 or not LL1. Which of the following is most powerful parser? If we look at that, LR0 is less powerful, LR1 is more powerful. So you are going to answer like this, but here where it comes, this LL1 is less powerful than LR1 and no relation between remaining, no relation between SLR1 and LL1 now. LR1 is the most powerful, right? Now guys, we have completed 25 questions. We are going to see other 25 questions now. Before that, let me tell you, if anybody interested to join our plus classes, which are live classes, every time you can interact. As you see that you are lacking to interact, whether you do mistake or I do mistake, we don't understand who will do mistake very quickly, right? So because of no interaction between us, but Unacademy, we have an advantage of having discussion and learning everything in right way. That is weekly tests, doubt solving sessions, and rank improvement batches. So many are benefits. So many benefits are there. Iconic is all benefit, having all benefits of plus. Additionally, we will have personal course, study planner, study booster, and separate study material too. And these are the benefits of Iconic. So I have discussed in the beginning, and now also I am discussing that Iconic has more benefits than plus. Yes, now let's move. 26. I'm giving time to answer it. Let's look at who will answer now. Quick. Is ambiguous? Yes, you can see very quickly, guys. If you look at epsilon, even this string, if you forget about left right recursion, epsilon you can do two ways: S to epsilon, S to A, S, S, again epsilon. And how many ways? In general, infinite ways you can generate. For epsilon, you have more than one parse tree. If I ask how many, infinite parse trees. So it is ambiguous. When the grammar is ambiguous, no doubt it is going to be not LR1, right? So you have to choose. Unambiguous is wrong option, and SLR1 impossible, LR1 impossible. So you can't choose them. Yes, A is right answer. Ambiguous, ambiguous. And you can see that there is left recursion as well as right recursion indirectly. Remember that. Even A also participates the same way. Okay. Now find the equivalent left factored grammar for the following CFG. Left factored grammar, guys. So have a clarity. What is left factored grammar? A, B, C, E, or F. Now, when you look at this, look at the options and follow according to the options. They are choosing A, B, C, A, B, A, B, C, A, B, C. So either you can choose A, B, C or A, B. It's your choice, but follow the options. So most of the options are following A, B, C. I am choosing A, B, C as the common prefix first. Oh, it's A, D, C. Okay, I have written wrong. It is A, B, C, E. So I'm going to write as A, B, C, and here I'm going to put X. X here I can look at that. Okay, they are choosing S dash. So I will also choose S dash so that I can follow the answer correctly. So I'm just writing S dash. What is the S dash job is going to do? And remaining, guys, don't change this F. F should be there because F is already no problem as having no common prefix with anybody. And you have a D left, you have DE, and you have E. Now which is going to taken as common prefix now? This should be there in the final answer. and here you are going to do again that D is the common. Everybody, from S dash, D is the common, and when you take D is the common, quick, yeah, everyone, yeah, D is the common, and you will get S double dash, and here here who is there, here E is there, take it, and S double dash is epsilon and E. Now this should be there in the final answer. Now which one is going to match? Yeah, which one is going to match? Very quickly you have to answer. Guys, even though we have chosen S dash, but they renamed it as S double dash, and it's matching, and S double dash is DS dash, yes. So just interchange the names, it will match with option D. So here we can rewrite this two as S2, S derives ABC, and S double dash F. So S dash we are going to do S double dash, so D, and S double dash we are naming as S dash. S dash derives epsilon E. So that is going to match with our option D. But remaining are not matching, so I am not choosing them because you are going to fail at one place. You know, CR, DRE we have failed it, and B, S dash to CRD is not there at all, and not there at all, right? CRD option not at all there. So D is the right answer. Yes, it takes time, but you have to do it. 28. Which has highest precedence, guys? You have to choose which has highest precedence. Now go to the down, which will have, if you have a minus, and from S, from B, can you generate any other operator? S plus I can generate, so minus is not highest. And now go to the hash, and can you generate here from B plus comes, so that means plus is highest, not hash. And when you go to the plus, from B you get other plus, from A you get star. When star is more highest, and when you go to the star, from D, from A, no operator comes. So star is the highest precedence compared to anybody else, guys. Right? If once you get the star, nobody can derive from this. So star is highest. That can be done very quickly in the exam, guys, because once you take the star, no other operator is going to be evaluated when the star is present. Fine. Follow set contains, yeah, you need to find out all the follow guys, because you don't know the follow set, which follow set contains A, which follow set contains A belongs to which of the follow sets. Okay, we require to find out the first follow of S. Okay, S is here, and dollar anyhow it's present, and follow of S nothing but follow of C. So you have to compute follow of C before answering follow of S. So I forget the concept again. Now I'll go for follow of A. I can go for follow of C also if I want now. Follow of A, I'm going, what is the follow of A? Look at here, and solve that follow of A is a small a. There is no other capital A. There is no other capital A. And looks like, guys, this grammar completely useless. So this kind of grammars nobody is going to ask. So for that reason, I am keeping some other things, like to stop this one, just I am writing F. So we have a clarity, guys. This grammar is completely useless because single string also impossible. So I'm making the best grammar first, because when we do the typing, and there could be mistakes when we create the questions. In this question, the concept is it's useless grammar. The reason is we can't derive anything. So I'm writing F, then you can derive something now. Follow of A now. Follow of A is just small a, and follow of B. Follow of B. One B is here, other B is here. Look at carefully. Here you get a D, so I'm taking a D. Union. Follow of B is a follow of B. You can, here there is one more B. You can cancel the another one, but the second one, follow of B, is the first of C, that you get A comma F. A comma F you get, right? Yeah. So I'm deleting this concept again. Now I'm going for D. C. Follow of C. Follow of C. What is the follow of C? How many times C is there? C. 3 times. Follow of C nothing but follow of S. Union. Follow of C nothing but follow of A. And follow of C nothing but follow of B. And your follow of S is just, we know, dollar, and union follow of C you can cancel. Follow of A is A, and this is follow of B is A comma D comma F. So I'm going to just write A comma D comma F. Now I'm going to write as a result is dollar A D F. And the question is, how many follow sets contain A? Then look at that. Follow of C. You got A, right? So here also A is there. You can look at that. A is here, and E is here, A is here, and even here also. So in all of them A is there. So follow of all the non-terminals you will have small a. Yes, all of them. Correct? Good. 29 questions. Now, this is a very easy question, but only the problem is, are you good at computing follow in first set? Follow of B. B, you have to look at all RHS sites. Follow of B, I am computing, is a small b union. The follow of B is the follow of B that you can delete blindly. And B is not a start symbol, so just B comes here. And now first of A. What is the first of A? Now you have to look at old grammar. This one and this one. Old grammar, in that all the A productions. There's a first of. Carefully you should understand what is this means. First of capital B. You know, you can get A, but when you put epsilon, you will get a B. So here epsilon you can put, then you will get a B. And first of CD, everyone knows is a C. So A, B, C. And if I do the intersection of the first of follow of B and first of A, that intersection is a small b is the right answer. B, yes. Now, the number of entries in predictive parse table A row and B column. So read carefully, A row and B column. Okay, row A and column B. So you require to find how many productions are there here. For that you require to compute first of A. What is the first of you have? B comma epsilon, because A row only, right? You don't need to compute every first set. So now we go to the, because of epsilon, we compute follow of A. If you look at follow of A, you get first of B. B means D here, D. And when you put epsilon there, you will go to small b also. So D comma B comes. So in the first you have a B, in the follow you have a B. Look at how many productions you get. And now how many productions are there for capital A? You have 2 productions. 2. So A comma B, you will get A derives B, and this is for null rules. That is A comma B, you will get another production A derives epsilon. So you will have a 2 productions, 2 entries. Yeah. Now this time identify the non-equivalent, non-left recursive grammar. Yes. How do you answer, guys? They were trying to confuse something here. It's actually one set. You can write SA or SB or B or C. They are trying to write a different way. So now we can apply the rule. These two are having left recursion, these two are having non-left recursion. So what you do here is S derives B S dash or C S dash, and what S dash should do, that right recursion A S dash, B S dash or epsilon, and which is going to match with this one. Start check. For option A S dash B S dash wrong, because we want a BC, and S2 BS dash is also wrong, and S2 S derives BS dash CS dash BRC. It's a possibly correct, because if you want to delete epsilon, then there is a chance to get another answer BS dash CS dash. You will get all of them, but epsilon, when you put there, you will get B or C, here A or B. So you should be careful with epsilon or without epsilon. So looks like the option C is correct. S dash A S dash B S dash, here it looks correct. And now look at option D. S derives B S dash C S dash, correct. And this one, here if you assume this one, here it should be epsilon. So the option D doesn't match with any one of them. It's trying to go for the first one, but first one epsilon model it is. Okay. Now next one, question number 33, guys. Yeah, if anybody joined late and you have not liked, please do that. And when you look at any string in the world, if generated by a particular grammar G, the number of parse trees, number of LMDs, number of RMDs, all are equal. But this one for unambiguous, not for every grammar, right? This is also same concept. Option B and C both are same actually, right? A number of LMDs, RMDs is equal. R, B, C, D all are same. They are only for ambiguous definition. They are only for unambiguous, every string. So number of parse trees is equal to number of LMDs equal to number of RMDs. It's correct, yes. 34. Which of the following is an operator grammar? And null productions, two consecutive non-terminals should never appear in operator grammar. Now here you have two non-terminals, two consecutive. So this one, you don't have two consecutive non-terminals, you don't have null rule. So option D, yes, option very easy. You should not have two consecutive non-terminals and you should not have null productions. Okay, consider the following grammar G with A as a start symbol. Okay, the grammar G is dash, and really for checking could be difficult, but sometimes you can easily understand the problem. Here A is there. Can you generate A from here? That's what your aim all the time. Yes, you have constructed. Is there any way that I can do A, B, A, and B I can put epsilon, A I can put small a. Did you get the A again? If anybody asks how many trees are there for small a, infinite, guys, because that A derives BA can do many parse trees here. When there is other parse tree, if you want it, what you do, this A you again substitute with BA. Now you can put this R epsilon, you can put this with A. So single A, how many parse trees? Infinite, guys. So that makes the grammar is ambiguous. And the grammar is ambiguous. Now no option of this, directly none. Yes. Fine. 36. And we have LR1 construction. Find the number of states which contain S derives A dot. So you should be very slowly in the conversion, in the construction of the machine. So I am doing slowly. Dot S, and you should have a dollar to begin LR1 construction, and comma, you should have a dollar same, Yeah, this is the initial state. And I'm just writing here on S derives S dot. That's only one comes there. And 2, when you read open parenthesis, S derives open parenthesis dot S close parenthesis common dollar. And now this is the only one we get, but S we are going to write because after dot S is there, and we are going to write all the expressions like previously. But this followers depends on the previous computation here. That's a closed parenthesis. Right, so we have another state here, and A, when you write here, you will have S derives A dot, comma, don't compute already that dollar. So now we have to read, yes, we have to read open parenthesis, and we have to read A, all are different. So S we have here, that S dash derives S dot closed. When you read open parenthesis, S derives open parenthesis dot S and a closed parenthesis. Now here S productions we have to keep because now what we don't write this lookat all the time directly. We have to compute every time. Here S is there, closed parenthesis. And after dot here we have a terminal, so we are not expanding them. Yes, now here there is a closed parenthesis, you have a 1. We need to work on S derives A dot only. S derives A dot only we need to work on. And guys, here when you read one more S, here when you read one more S, I'm going this side. If you read S, you will get S dot closed parenthesis, and then you can read closed parenthesis, you will get one more item here, just leave it. There is no here open parenthesis self, because you will get the closed parenthesis as the follower. And when you read A, now you have to look at S derives A dot closed. And now look at, you have this one and this one. There are only 2 items where you have S derives A dot item present. When there are only 2 states here, we want to find out number of states. We want to find out number of states in which that S derives A dot present. This is the one state, this is another state. So we have only 2 states. If you look at any other state, we don't have S derives A dot, right? So 2 is the answer. Yeah, which takes time, and this kind of problems you should take time and take 2 or 3 minutes, but answer it correctly. And in the exam, every question cannot come within a minute. Remember that. Sometimes we do it because of the easiness in the problem. Okay, so this kind of questions will take time, no doubt. And here you have a table, precedence table. Now we need to identify correct relation. Plus is left associative. Now look at the plus relation. What is the plus relation here? This one. It means plus. This is the right. This is the right operator, and this is the left operator. Right operator has more precedence. Means we will follow right to left associativity. Right to left associativity. But here is saying left associative. Left means left to right. So A is wrong. And star is left associative. Look at star. And what we have a relation between star. Same relation, guys. Same relation, that is star is also right associative. Because right star has more precedence. So this is also wrong. And plus as lesser precedence. Now plus and star you have to compare. 2 things. Plus and star and plus. Look at both of them. Plus the star, that plus star will look at plus is more. And look at star and plus. Who is more? Star less than plus. So both of them saying that plus is higher. So correct. Plus is lesser is wrong. Plus is higher. Star as higher precedence. Oh, do you have a star as higher precedence, guys? Look at this one. Plus star greater and star plus less than. No, no. Looks like no option is right. Right. So now all the options are wrong, guys. All the options are wrong. Everyone, and look at did I do any mistake? Sometimes we assume yeah, even this one star I have taken wrong direction. Stars are actually no entry. Can you see that? Blank. I have assumed, I don't know how did I assume that. Stars are actually blank. No relation, it means. No associativity, that means. Yeah. Everybody? Yes, it's a blank. So anyhow, it's just no option is right. All options are wrong. Okay, if you see such questions in the gate, you will get full marks if you challenge. Yeah. 38. Consider the following grammar. How many entries have multiple productions in relevant table? तो आपको पूरा कंसेप्ट करना ही पड़ेगा to understand this one. So first start doing first set. First of S, very quick. Okay, I'll do here. First of S, capital A, B, E comes, D comes, and then epsilon. Oh, why epsilon? No, right? I changed my mood, guys. Okay, E, D. Capital A gives epsilon, you can go to capital B. E comes anyhow. So E comma D, that's all. Yeah. Anything else? Just cross check. First of S, E comma D, because here A is there, D is there. Epsilon, when you put B, you have to depend. B gives E always. And first of A, that's what you got this answer, E comma D. And here you can get epsilon. You can get epsilon because A can derive directly. And first of B, just very simple, it is E. So here you require to compute only follow of A. Only follow of A you require to compute. So here A is nothing but A, ignore it. A nothing but B, yeah, you have to union. And this A nothing but first of B. First of B you got E already. And when you take another A, it's nothing but follow of S. So union follow of S, another one follow of B, so many are there. Follow of A I'm not writing. And what is the follow of S? It's just dollar. Just dollar because S is not there anywhere. And follow of B, again focus. Follow of B is a C is there. And follow of B is nothing but first of A. First of A we have seen E comma D. Right? But here E comma D is what is that, guys? Quick. First of A, D we are going to take now. And union, dollar already taken, C. I think almost all of them are there. So we are not going to ignore anything here. All the terminals we got. So don't worry much about it. So now you have to consult the table to find out the multiple production entries quickly. So let's look at the table very quickly. And we have S, A, B. And you look at how many are there. A is there. A is there. No, right? Here we don't have it all. Okay. What we have? C we have. D we have. And E we have dollar. Now look at S. Only one production, right? Just blindly give that. Don't look at much. Under D, under E. And you see impossible from S as a starting symbol, as the first terminal. And from capital A comma E, A comma D, A comma E, A comma D. Two things. But A comma E, that's a BC is the reason. A comma D, DA is the reason. And because of epsilon, we need to go for later on, we will compute that. And B comma E, only we have a choice, that is EA. Now, because of the follow set A comma E, we will have epsilon guys. And A comma C, we will have epsilon. A comma D, epsilon. And A comma $, epsilon. So if you look at the whole table, there are two entries where you have multiple productions. Yes. How many entries have multiple productions? Yeah, there are 2 entries in the table. They have more than 1 production. Yes. Blank indicates error. Yeah. But not error. It's during parsing it is error, not now. It is valid entry now. Error is also valid entry in the previous question, guys. Okay, it's a 2 is the right answer. Maybe you have computed many times LL1 table, but such kind of grammars, you should be very careful how to compute the follow-up here. It's going to take time here. Okay, now let's move. If CFG is LL1 without null rules, then G is what? Then this time, guys, it is SLR1, so it is LR1. This is the MSQ. If LL1 has no null productions, that grammar is always SLR1. Remember that. Which LL1s are always SLR1? Those LL1s which have no null rules. So this is the one of the important point. If any LL1 grammar has no null productions, then such LL1s are then LL1 is SLR1. Not everyone, but whoever has no null production, that is true. That is true. So it is SLR1, so definitely LR1. So MSQ, guys, MSQ. Next one, if LL1 has no unit rules, that means without unit productions, that LL1 is going to satisfy LELR1. Right? If you don't have null productions, both SLR1 and LELR1 satisfies, but when you don't have unit productions, then because of LELR1, it is CLR1. If any LL1 grammar, it is already LL1, has no unit productions, then definitely, then such LL1 is definitely LELR1. So you can say CLR1 too. But blindly, any LL1 you take in the world, that has to be just LR1, remaining may or may not. This is always, right? If you don't have a null production, it is always LR1. If you don't have unit production, that is always LR1. Okay, 42. The CFG is LL0, then, you know, every LL0 is LL1. Is true, and every LL1 is LR1. MSQ, guys, it is MSQ. Every LL1 is LR1. We know this rule. And LR0 we can't talk about because no relation about this one. Option C may or may not be true, but option A, option B always. If the CFG is ambiguous, can you say that G is LL1? No. Can you say LR1? No. Can you say LR0? No. Because grammar is already ambiguous. So answer is D. Yes. And now, if the CFG is unambiguous, then can you guarantee LL1? No guarantee. LR0 no guarantee. LR1 also no guarantee. May or may not. So D we choose. A, B, C no guarantee. Every regular grammar is LL1, no guarantee, because grammar can be unambiguous. No guarantee. Every regular grammar, no guarantee. Why, guys? Look at this. S derives A and A derives A. This is the ambiguous but also regular grammar. It is ambiguous, so definitely everybody fails. So you have to choose option D. Option D. And careful, regular language is different. Every regular language has equivalent unambiguous CFGs. As equivalent LR1 grammar is correct. And you can say better LRK, but it's okay. Ambiguous CFG, yes. Everybody will have, guys. If you have a regular language, you can write all, because every regular language you have a CFG, and that CFG can be ambiguous and ambiguous. Unambiguous exists. It means CFG definitely exists for every CFL, and it is inside the DCFLs. For DCFLs already we have LR1 grammars, so we can say LR1 CFG also exists. Yeah, this A is also MSQ, guys. MSQ. And operator grammar is, can you say anything about operator grammar? Ambiguous CFG? No guarantee, not always. Sometimes unambiguous fine, and unambiguous not always. LR1 grammar need not be. So D is the right answer. And operator grammar, if it is ambiguous, will fail even LR1 grammar. So again D. And guys, if 2 plus 3 star 4 is evaluated as 20, then what kind of relation you can get from this expression? Not for anything. And here is evaluated 20. It means 2 plus 3 is evaluated first, then star 4, which means 5 into 4 is a 20. It means it means plus has a more precedence than star. That's all I can say. And I don't have 2 plus. How can you say plus is left associative? I don't have 2 multiplications. I can't say this. But plus has more precedence than star. Yes. And star is not having more. If the star is having more, then the answer could have been this one. That's 12 plus 2 is a 14. If star has more. Okay. That's a 48. Now, identify the correct statement. When LR parsers compared using any particular grammar. If LR0 has no conflict, then SLR1 should not have a conflict. But he's saying may have, that's wrong. If SLR1 has no conflict, then LR0 may contain conflict, because some grammars SLR1 but they are not LR0. So this is wrong. And if LR1 has no conflict, then CLR1 never contain any conflict. Yes, that is true, because CLR1 class is a superset. If CLR1 has no conflict, then LELR1 will never have a conflict, or may have the conflict. Okay, so option C, D, because sometimes even I do wrong. So option C, D, I'm reading again. I'm confused with option C and D. If LELR1 has no conflict, then CLR1 never contain any conflict. Okay, this is a true, no doubt. And next, look at the last one. If CLR1 has no conflict, then LELR1 may have a conflict. This is true. Sometimes LELR1 will have or conflict. Have you seen that the grammars which are CLR1 but not LELR1? And these grammars in the D, and C, definitely every LELR1 is a CLR1. Okay, here C and D both are true. It is MSQ. Right. If the CLR1 has no conflict, what is that? An issue? Yeah. Some people have a doubt. Look at that grammar. When you have a confusion, look at what I'm trying to say. Look at what I'm trying to say. Look at this grammar. This I talk about LELR1 class. Talk about this CLR1 class. Now guys, look at this. This grammar is CLR1 but not LELR1. It means CLR1 has no conflict, but LELR1 will have a conflict, no doubt. So option D is the best example, is this one. Option D. Option C, if LELR1 has no conflict, means the grammar is LELR1. This one is for option C. This for option C. Yes, exist. Right? This is LELR1, so definitely CLR1 never contain any conflict. Yes. Right? Yes, possible. In if CLR1 has no conflict, that means LELR1 may have or conflict. Yes, that is RR conflict possibility for the D. So C and D both are true. Everybody? Yeah, Nishu, you did the wrong answering. Come on, come on. C and D again. So this time C and D, MSQ, remember that. I brought MSQs too. Okay, next one. Find the C statement which has a syntax error. And who is having syntax error? This is alright, no problem with the syntax. For, when for keyword is there are two semicolons must. So this is definitely syntax error, no doubt about it. And while A comma B, and guys, here you can't write like this, and guys, you should have a semicolon at least at the end, right? You can't leave such statements ever. You must have a semicolon at the end at least, so that this is also having syntax error. You can't leave without semicolon, right? Just writing it's identifier while of A comma B looks like a function call. It's not a keyword, it's a capital letter, uppercase, right? At least you should have a semicolon. This is no syntax error because this match with function call like f of A comma B, because this is not a keyword because W is uppercase. Okay, so this looks like a function name, but semicolon is missing. That is the reason option C, it is also MSQ. B and C both. Yes, it is a function call, but function call should end with semicolon, right? That's just only one line I have given to you, right? In the one line, can you write such statement without semicolon now directly anywhere? Yeah, so we are talking about only particular statement, so semicolon should be there at the end. Yeah, it's a function call, but only semicolon is missing. If you keep the semicolon, there is no syntax error. Yeah, that is the reason I am writing another point also. Look at this one. If I have a semicolon, then there is no syntax error. If I have a semicolon here, this looks like a function call. In option B, it is a for keyword. For keyword, it is okay. I'm wrong. Sorry. Then you are right. I didn't look at. Yes, it happens. Okay, this for is not a keyword. I was assuming because of the typing mistakes. Yeah, actually my intention was not writing uppercase letter, but it was happened. It was happened. This for is a function call. Yes, this time it is not error. This is no syntax error. Now it is not MSK anymore. Yeah, small mistakes happens because of the small observations. Now there is no syntax error here. You identified my point. Yeah, no syntax error because it looks like a function call. I was explaining at C, you cast it for the option B. That's good. But if it is small f, then it is syntax error. Yeah, that observation is important. This is the syntax error because of the for syntax is missing. Good point. Yeah, even we assume, because when somebody is asking about syntax errors, you have to look at even lowercase, uppercase. Yeah, both of them, our assumptions are going to fail, right? Yeah, option C is only right now, but we should be careful. Most of the people, even typists also don't know much times because of the first letter. When you type something, it automatically converts to uppercase. For me, it also happened that it is automatically converted to uppercase. So my concentration is different now. Is that clear? Anyhow, let's keep it. Let's keep the first letter is uppercase. Then both converts to as identifier. This is ID. This is also ID. Then looks like the option C semicolon is missing, but option B looks like function call. Yes. Okay. Yes. Now we have seen many questions, 50 questions. In future, I'm going to bring you a lot of sessions too. But please like the session before leaving, and also if any of your friends want to join Unacademy, please refer them. And I was talking about pleasant iconic benefits, that you will have structured courses and very good content from very good educators from India, and so many good educators have joined Unacademy and now they are teaching for you, and it is a time to learn from them. And please join Unacademy and learn from us, and you will have other benefits when you are joining as an iconic subscription. when you are taking as iconic subscription. Now please follow me on Unacademy. This is my profile, unacademy.com/DEVALIVE, and please don't forget to share our YouTube channels with your friends, because we have very good YouTube channels for all the students who want to prepare from us. Okay, thank you so much, and don't forget to like and share and also subscribe. See you guys in the next class with other session. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.